bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
For over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
It's time for this week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation and Mountain State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in. And this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to...
Halftime show. It is a pass from Sun. High interception. Looking for Bell, overshot him. And
make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. And watch for next week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation and Mountain State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Broadcast of tonight's volleyball match here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Verendrya Electric Cooperative, your local electric cooperative providing energy-saving marathon water heaters and other electric heating products, including boilers, baseboard heaters, and shop heaters. Contact Verendrya Electric today for more information. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the castle here at Our Redeemer's Christian School for volleyball action tonight from Division B, Region 3, and District 6. I'm Jonas Nelson. Glad to have you along here this evening as the Our Redeemer's Knights will play host to the Berthold Bombers this evening here at the castle. Welcome into our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We encourage you next time you need your oil change to stop into Valvoline. They are your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years, the Lundeen family is taking care of people in the Minot area and the Bismarck area through their Valvoline Instant Oil Change. It is so convenient. All you do is drive up to the door, you drive in, and within about 15 minutes or less, your oil is changed and you are on your way. Again, you can find them in Minot as well as in Bismarck. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where local actually matters. Well, the Knights come in with a 17-9 mark on the year as they have started off the season with a loss to Kenmare Bowbells that we broadcast back on September 4th. Played in now 3 different in-season tournaments that they have taken part in. And also, of course, through non-conference and now into district play as well. So far on the season, the losses have been to Kenmare Bowbells, Linton HMB, Kindred, Valley City, Park River, Fordville, Lankin. A loss to Surrey, we broadcast last Thursday when we were here. That was 3-2. They lost in the Deluxe tournament this weekend in pool play to Linton HMB in Carrington and to Park River. With their wins on the year over Sargent County, Larimore, Drayton Valley, Edinburgh, Sargent County, South Prairie Max, they picked up a win over Four Winds Minnewacan, Glenelg and Hebron, Fargo Oak Grove, wins over Deluxe Burlington. In district play, defeating Bishop Ryan, Glenburn, Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood, Velva. Also in tournament play last weekend at the Deluxe tournament, they had wins over Mayport, CG, Trenton, and Devils Lake. Returning to district action this week, it was a win at Drake Animus against the Lady Raiders on Tuesday night for the Our Redeemer's Christian School Knights. Meanwhile, for the Berthold Bombers, come in with a record of 11 wins and 10 losses on the season. They also have played in a couple in-season tournaments that they have taken part in. Wins over Divide County, Powers Lake, Burke Central, and Ray. They defeated Center Stanton in a tournament. Drake Animus, Bishop Ryan, they tallied wins. In-season tournament wins over Grant County and Harvey Wells County, Hazen, and Divide County. Most recently, a win on Tuesday night over TGU in district play. And then the losses coming in tournament play to Shiloh Christian, South Prairie Max, Bishop Ryan, Watford City. Regular season to Ray, Stanley, Velva, and Surrey, as well as Newburgh Westope. And then against Garrison this last weekend in tournament play. We take a look at the district standings right now here in District 6. Look at those brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto. And you see Our Redeemer, Surrey, and Glenburn all tied atop the district standings right now. And the interesting thing there, Glenburn beat Surrey here recently. So all 3 of those top teams have defeated each other right now. Our Redeemers tallied a win over Glenburn but lost to Surrey. Surrey tallied a win over Our Redeemers but lost to Glenburn. And Glenburn tallied that win over Surrey but lost to Our Redeemers. So those top 3 are tied right now at the top of the standings. Velva is currently sitting in 4th. Newburgh Westope, along with Berthold and Drake Animus, solid 3-3 here in district. Bishop Ryan MLS 1-5 and TGU 0-6 right now in District 6 volleyball as we continue through action and work our way towards the end of the month when we'll have district tournament. This is the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. take a break, and then we're back to take a look at the brand new polls that came out this week in Division B volleyball. Who sits at number 1? We'll find out in just a moment.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Magic City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Welcome back here to the Castle at our Redeemers Christian School, our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Next time you need an oil change, stop into Valvoline. Drive in, get your oil changed, and an 18-point inspection, all in about 15 minutes or less, and then you are on your way. It's super convenient. Something that I use for my vehicles, have done that for the last several years now, and I would encourage you to use Valvoline. It is super convenient. Find them in Minot and Bismarck, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where local actually matters. Well, the latest Division B volleyball poll, now that we have, of course, 3 divisions this year in high school volleyball. Here's the B poll that came out just a little earlier this week. These polls are voted on by the North Dakota Associated Press, Sportscasters, and Sports Writers Association and are put out every 2 weeks during the regular season. So here is the latest. Langdon area Munich runs up to number 1 in that poll. Linton HMB down a spot to number 2 as those two flip-flop this time in the poll. The Flasher Bulldogs remain at number 3. Benson County came into the week undefeated, in at number 4. And the Richland Colts entering the week with just 2 losses on the year, in at number 5. Several teams still receiving votes in that poll, including Edgeley-Colm Montpelier, the Trenton Tigers, Surrey Mustangs, and also New Rockford Cheyenne still receiving votes in the poll, but not cracking the top 5. That look at the poll brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips, where you get the MVP experience. We took a look at the latest rankings, or the latest standings here in District 6. And here's the other pairings for tonight here in district play. We have this one, of course, here at our Redeemers taking place. Newburgh Westope and TGU are on the schedule tonight. Drake Animus up against the Glenburn Panthers. Velva and Bishop Ryan meeting. And then the other one is the Surrey Mustangs and Mohall Lansford Sherwood are the other District 6 contests tonight on the schedule here in the area. Big thank you goes out to Moonlight Home Improvement, your home renovation specialist in the area. If you've been putting off a basement, a kitchen, a bathroom, or any interior renovation, well, now is the time to book your free estimate with Moonlight Home Improvement. And mention PSP Network and you'll get 10% off your project's invoice. Call Drew at 701-721-4612. 701-721-4612. Or you can find them online at moonlighthomeimprovement.com. moonlighthomeimprovement.nd.com. We'll take a break. And back with more, including a look at the rosters and starting lineups for tonight's match between the Knights and the Bombers coming up.
Presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendrye Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
And welcome back to Our Redeemer's Christian School. Glad to have you along here this evening for District 6 volleyball action here on PSP Network. Let's take a look at the starting lineups and the rosters for these two clubs here tonight. Berthold Bombers under Patricia Lutzen, assisted by Cashley Brown and Addie Kittleson. Their starters will go this way. Ella Brown gets the start. She's a 5'9" sophomore as a setter and middle hitter. Lisa Lindahl, a 5'5" senior outside hitter. Addison Nesham is a setter and middle, 5'9" and a junior. Sophia LeBrun, a 5'8" sophomore right side. Lily Shep, 5'9" sophomore, as a middle hitter and right side. Shane Simons, 5'8" senior outside hitter. The starting libero for the Bombers is Zaylee Miller, who is a 5'4" sophomore. The other Bombers on the roster, Audra Deaver, Abby Finke, also Adela Heberly, Sadie Lemaire, and Ashton Erickson. Here's the starters for the Our Redeemers Knights. Karen Nunziato, head coach, assisted by Julie Johnson and Annie Folden. Caden Braun will get the start, 5'3" senior at outside. Grace Olson, a 5'6" senior at setter. Hope Gravely, a 5'7" junior, who is an outside, sometimes a right side. Brooklyn Rodacher is a 5'11" senior middle. Noelle Pankratz, 5'8" senior outside, sometimes right side hitter. And Lauren Strum in the middle, a 6-foot junior. Ellie Striley, 5'3" senior, is the starting libero for our Redeemers. The other Knights on the roster include Anna Hall, Tessa Carlson, Izzy Ressler, and Meredith Moore. Again, the Knights come in with a 17-9 record on the year. They're 5-1 in district play, while the Bombers come in with a record of 11-10 on the season, and they are currently 3-3 in district play. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, bringing you our pregame show, your locally owned oil change headquarters, 25 years. The Lundeen family taking care of families through Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Drive in, stay in your car, in about 15 minutes or less, your oil is changed and you're on your way. You can find them in Minot and Bismarck. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where local actually matters. Just about time for our national anthem as we honor America prior to tonight's match here at Our Redeemers Christian School. And thanks for tuning in this evening here on PSP Network. Teams on their respective lines. And we'll have our opening prayer, which will be followed by our national anthem.
On behalf of our Redeemers Christian School, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise, remove your caps, place your right hand over your heart, and face our flag of our great nation. Performing our national anthem tonight will be ORCS 8th grader Jonas Jones.
Great job on our national anthem. And again, we say a big thank you to all of those serving along with their families and those who have served and your families. We appreciate the sacrifice you've made in giving so that we can have the freedoms that we have today. Thank you so much. Final break on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. The first serve is coming up next here on PSP Network.
Remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Welcome back to the Castle here at Our Redeemer's Christian School as we're just about ready for first serve of tonight's match between the Knights and the Bombers here on PSP Network. You may be asking yourself, Berthold, I thought that they did a co-op. Well, yeah, for years they've had a kind of a co-op with Lewis and Clark as their name. Lewis and Clark Berthold, Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza, that they have had for several years, co-oping in some sports, others not. This year they're pretty much co-opt in pretty much every sport. A couple that they are not is volleyball and also girls basketball. So it's still Berthold Bombers for volleyball and girls basketball. For pretty much all the other sports now, it's the Lewis and Clark Longhorns. Knights wearing their whites, trimmed in blue with the black shorts. Bombers with their purple, trimmed in gold. The black shorts for them as well. As we're just about ready to get things underway here at Our Redeemer's Christian School. Thanks for tuning in this evening. So here we go, first serve, and back to serve it up will be Ella Brown for the Bombers. And we are underway. Knights will set it outside to Caden Braun, and she'll hit it into the net. An attack error right away for our Redeemers. Gives the Bombers a 1-0 lead on our BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC Bank knows that life is busy. They'll make managing money easy. BNC.bank is where you can find them online. A service error ties us up at 1 apiece. As we'll have substitutes. Hope Gravely out. In for the Knights will come Tessa Carlson, the 5'4 freshman. And her serve, deep it goes. The set to the near side, and the tip over won't fall for Nesham. Carlson from the back row. Dug up by Miller. The set outside, and that one's dug up by the Knights as well. In the middle, Brooklyn Rodacher off the block, gets it to go. First kill for Brooklyn Rodacher. 2-1 Knights on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Carlson again serving. Outside, Nesham finds an open spot on the floor. Addison Nesham makes a two-piece and a side out to the Bombers. Alyssa Lindahl will head back to the service line. Carlson, tight set to the net, pushed over by Olsen. Bombers scramble a bit, but they'll free ball it over. The set far side to Braun, swinging away, and again hit it into the net on an attack error. So 3-2 in favor of the Bombers. Lindahl picks up a service point. The senior ready again. Looking to increase on their early lead. And she doesn't. Service error will give it back to the Knights, tied at 3 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Caden Braun will head back and serve. The running jump serve trickles off the top of the net and down. Tough way to get an ace if you're the defense. 4-3 Knights. Bombers scramble a bit on that one, and they can't get it over on 3. So an advantage of 2 now for the Knights early on. Dug up and pushed over. That one out of bounds though on the push. So 6-3. Caden Braun, the 5'3" senior, with 3 straight points served up, and her team has doubled up the Bombers at 6-3. Simons will free ball it deep. Olsen sets in the middle. Rodacher tips it over the block, and it's down for a point. (7-3) in favor of our Redeemers. Braun again, that running jump serve just clips the net, dug out by Miller. Up front and pushed over there by Brown. Here's Pankratz on the swing, and that one's down for a Knights point. First kill for Noelle Pankratz, and we got a timeout taken by the Bombers.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us. If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Braun continuing her serve following the timeout. And the swing too hard for Addison Nesham, and lands out of bounds. An attack error makes it 9-3 Knights. 5 straight points for Braun, and then a service error. She hits that one into the net. Gives a point back to the Bombers, and a side out to Berthold. Now trailing 9-4. Ashton Erickson, 5'3" sophomore, comes in to serve. Her serve will go deep to Carlson. Olsen sets outside to Pankratz. Dug up in the back row. Lindahl gets it up front. Good swing, but a little bit too hard there for Shane Simons. So the attack error makes it 10-4 Knights. Side out our Redeemers, and Brooklyn Rodacher, the senior, back to the line to serve. Dug up by Lindahl. Simons will free ball it over. Knights set in the middle to Moore. And we're going to have a net violation here called against Berthold. So point goes to our Redeemers. 11-4, they lead. And an ace. First ace for our Redeemers comes from Brooklyn Rodacher. Miller digs that one up tight to the net, a joust, and a lift is going to be called. against the Bombers. So 13-4 is the tally. Swinging away, and Shep gets it over. Pankratz sends it back. The set near side to Shane Simons. That one's dug out by Braun. Pankratz blocked, kept alive. Good job by Brown. Simons will push it deep on a free ball. Set in the middle. And the swing kept alive, and Rodacher will bump it over on the third. Again, the set in the middle, the push to the far side, on the line, down. Addison Nesham with the kill. 13-5, side out to the Bombers. Nesham back to serve. Her running jump serve sends Braun back. In the middle, Strom is blocked. Pankratz tips it over, but right there is Nesham. They'll send it near side to Simons. Tips it over the block. One-handed back by Olsen, and it's down for a point. Grace Olsen just reaching out a hand, somehow got it over. 14-5 Knights, side out, and Olsen to serve. Grace sends it deep to Miller. The set outside. Brown will be dug up by the Knights, and Pankratz sends it back. Nesham sets to Simons, too hard on the hit. 15-5, Knights up by double digits here in the first set. Olsen again. That one just beyond the back line. Hit just a little bit too hard. So the Knights increase their lead here in the first as Olsen serves it up again. Dug up, set in the middle, and blocked. Strom and Gravely combine. And we got a timeout on the floor. 17-5, Knights lead. Broadcast of tonight's volleyball match here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Farstead Oil. Call them and find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Farstead Oil. And thanks also goes to Minot State University. With over 100 areas of study, you will earn the degree for the career you desire. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Grace Olsen continuing her serve, and an ace. Third ace for our Redeemers. Olsen again, a short serve. Miller down to a knee. The back set. Good swing by Simons, and the return over, and it'll go for a bomber kill for Shane Simons. Picking up her first. 18-6, Simons back to the service line as Bombers get the side out. Striley with the dig. Tight to the net. Strom one-hands it, and it's out of bounds. And the Bombers pick up the point. Simons ready again at the line. The 5'8" senior sends it to Striley, middle of the back row. The back set to Gravely. Kept alive. Miller will set it back near side. Lindahl's swing won't fall. Strom, nice dig by Miller, joust at the net, and it lands on the Berthold side. So 19-7 our tally in favor of the Knights. Noel Pankratz serving. Set to Brown, swinging away, kept alive in the back row. Olsen will free ball it over on the third. Nesham back sets. The swing, Shep couldn't get it to fall. Knights scramble, and on the third, Olsen will get it over. Nesham setting outside. A little indecision, but Lindahl will bump it over. Here's Strom. Blocked by Ella Brown. Side out Bombers. 19-8 our tally. Lily Shep, the sophomore, back to the service line for Berthold. Outside set to Braun. And we got a violation. Bombers were in the net. So second violation on them, and it'll make it 20-8 on our BNC Bank scoreboard as the libero Ellie Striley takes her service time. A set dump, dumped right into the net by Ella Brown. 21-8 in favor of our Redeemers here in set number 1, and we're going to have a substitution here for Kara Nunziato. Hope Gravely will check out. In will come number 3, Anna Hall, 5'6" senior. Striley ready to serve. Here she goes. Dug up. Brown sets outside. Nesham with a good swing, but too hard. Lands behind the back line. Point goes to the Knights. 22-8 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Striley, another good serve, and this will go as an ace. 4 aces here in this first set for the Knights. 23-8, this one dug out. On the third, pushed over by Nesham. The set in the middle to Rodacher, pounding it down. And set point, served up by Ellie Striley. Dug in the back row. Behind the line, Nesham will send it too deep. And that'll do it. On the attack error, it's 25-8. Our final in set number 1. Knights up 1-0.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters, unlike those guys. We take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Welcome back to our Redeemers. We're underway with set number 2. As you see there, as we return to action, Addie Nesham pounding it down for the point. 1-0 Bombers. Side out to Berthold. Addison Nesham with her 3rd kill of the match. Thanks to the UPS Store for their sponsorship. Your pack and shipping headquarters located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Minot. UPS Store. Up front though, Orcic. Simons will bump it over with one hand. From the back row, Pankratz blocked up front by Nesham. Pushed over by Braun. Brown, set dump, and the point counts. Ella Brown picks up her first kill, 2-0 Bombers. Alyssa Lindahl picking up a couple here to start, or at least one to start. Looking for her second here in the set. Brown back sets. The runner by Nesham pounds it down. She'll get that second point as Nesham will pick up her fourth kill. And a 3-0 lead for Berthold to start off. Set number 2. Olsen on the run to set, bumped over by Rodacher. Brown pushes it near side to Simons and finds an open spot for the kill. $4-0 in favor of Berthold. Starting off set number 2. Down 1-0. Olsen will push it over. Simons tips it. Knights scramble and over. Hall gets it. Pushed right back by LeBrun. From the back row, Pankratz. Simons swinging away. Dug up by Striley. Outside to Hall, bumps it over. Brown is there. Simons with the two-hand push. Bump to the back row and up front, and Caden Braun will get it over. In the middle, Nesham tips to the far side. Too far, though, and out of bounds. So the Knights on the board, trailing 4-1 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Hall comes out, and Tessa Carlson, the freshman, in to serve for our Redeemers. Miller with the dig, and nobody to help, so an ace. Carlson again, a short serve. Good pancake by Miller. Keeps it alive and pushed over by Nesham on the third. A set dump for Olsen. Scramble, and the Bombers win that one. Is tipped over by Nesham. Addison with her 5th kill of the match. Makes it 5-2 Berthold. As into the lineup to serve comes Ashton Erickson. Here's Erickson's serve, dug up by Striley. Rodacher set in the middle, pounds it off the block and down for the point. 4 kills for Brooklyn. 5-3, Bomber lead is 2, and back to the line to serve is Caden Braun. Dug up by Simons. Nesham with a set dump, Striley's there. The set outside to Pankratz, pounds it off the block and gets the Knights to the point. (5-4). Braun again just clips the net. Simons there with the dig, and that's it. Bombers have problems with that one, and so the second ace served up by Braun makes it 5 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard here in set 2. Simons pops it up. Miller from the back row free balls it over. Carlson scrambling, gets it over. Nesham swings and finds an open spot in front of the back row. Addison Nesham with her 6th kill. Berthold back with the lead, 6-5. Nesham back to serve. Down 1-0 are the Bombers. Olsen back sets. Rodacher pounds it through the block and gets the point. 5 kills for Rodacher. Ties us at 6 apiece on that BNC Bank scoreboard as Brooklyn back to serve. Simons digs it out. Pushed over by Nesham. Back to the corner to Braun. A set in the middle to Strum. Popped up, kept alive by Simons and pushed over by Brown on the third. Pankratz, set a go off the block and then trickles down on the Berthold side. 7-6 Knights take their first lead of this set. Nesham to Simons. From the back row, too hard on the swing was Alyssa Lindahl. So the Knights by 2. 8-6 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Miller digs that one out. Nesham will tip it over on the second. Braun sends it up front for Pankratz. She's blocked to keep it alive. Pankratz again. Miller there. Outside, Simons through the block and down. Mighty big swing for Shane Simons. And it's 8-7 on our BNC Bank scoreboard as we check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Simons back to serve. Carlson tight to the net, pushed over by Olsen. Pushed right back by Brown, and the Knights are called for a violation, a net violation. Their first of the match. Ties us up at 8 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Olsen sets Pankratz. Noel hit it in the net, and the attack error by the Knights gives Berthold the lead back at 9-8. Down 1-0. Bombers leading here in the second, but a service error landing out of bounds ties us at 9. 3 service errors on the Bombers so far. 1 for the Knights. Grace Olsen serves. Miller with the dig, and Nesham sets Brown. She'll pound it off the block, and a side out for Berthold who gets it back. Second kill for Ella Brown. 10-9 Berthold. Lily Shep back to the service line for the Bombers. Good serve. Striley from the back row, dug by Simons. Set in the middle to Brown, blocked by Strum. Kept alive, scrambling are the Bombers, and they'll get it over. The set back to Strum, blocked again, and this time Ella Brown in the middle. Her second block. 2-point Berthold lead at 11-9 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Shep again sends it deep. Put that one down for Anna Hall. The senior picks up her first kill and gets side out back for her Knights. Trailing by a point, 11-10. Noel Pankratz serving it up for the Knights. There's Nesham from the back row. Hits it into the nets. And the attack error will give the point to our Redeemers. We're tied again, this time at 11 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Pankratz sends it deep. Bombers get it over. Knights scramble a little bit, get it over though. The set in the middle to Brown. One hand by Olsen, but into the net. So Ella Brown will pick up her third kill. 12-11 Berthold. Brown serving. Knights get it to Braun, but a net violation is called against Berthold, their third. Tied again, this time at 12 apiece. Side out our Redeemers, and Ellie Striley. The senior libero gets an ace. Her second ace of the match gives the Knights a 13-12 lead, and we have a timeout on the floor.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Estvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Estvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Broadcast of tonight's match here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Planet Pizza. Best pizza on the planet is Planet Pizza. Stop in, check out their giant lunch buffet they have. Delivery also available at 701-852-1700 for Planet Pizza. And we also thank BSN for their sponsorship Whether it's custom equipment, uniforms, coaches apparel, fan wear, branding, and more, contact your local BSN sales pro. Ellie Striley continues her serve. And a service error. Too hard, out of bounds. Ties us at 13-13 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Side out as Alyssa Lindahl back serving. Rodacher blocked by Addison Nesham. 3 blocks now for the Bombers. 14-13. Bombers by 1 here in set number 2. Braun tips it over. Scrambling are the Bombers, and that one was out of bounds. Tied again, 14 apiece as Tessa Carlson goes back for the Knights on the side out. The freshman will send it deep to Zaylee Miller. Setting up Nesham near side, blocked. Pushed over by the Bombers, and an indecision in the front row by the Knights. Berthold will get the point. Side out Berthold. 15-14 they leave. Lead as Ashton Erickson comes in. And hit it into the net. A service error. Number 4 on the match for Berthold. 15 each as Caden Braun heads back to serve. Simons somehow got that one up. Brown gets it over. Olsen sets to the middle to Rodacher. And that one is going to be a violation called against Berthold. (16-15) our Redeemers by a point. Braun again serving and hits that one in the net. And a service error. Their 3rd of the match. We're tied at 16. Side out Berthold. Addison Nesham takes her turn at the line. Carlson tight to the net, dumped over by Olsen. Bombers scramble, and they won't get it over in 3. It'll be 4 hits called. Brooklyn Rodacher serving for our Redeemers. They're up by a point here late in set 2. Leading 1-0. Pushed over by Shep. Back it comes, Miller with the dig. The set outside to Simons, pounds it off the block and down. 5 kills of the match now for Shane Simons. 17 apiece. Simons back to serve for her Bombers. Looking to even it up here to set apiece. They lost the first, 25-9. Playing much better here in set 2. From the far side, the swing no good for Shep. Knight set it to Pancratz. Kept alive, and on the 3rd, Simons will free ball it. Strom in the middle. Too hard. Out of bounds. The attack error, number 5 on the match for our Redeemers. 18-17. Bombers leading by 1. Simons again serves to Carlson. Outside, Pancratz blocked. Give that block to Lily Shep. 4 blocks on the match for Berthold, and they're up 2 late in set 2.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Welcome back to the castle here at our Redeemers Christian School. Broadcast tonight's match here on PSP Network. Brought to you by the Aggie Foundation. Every week you can vote for the PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. And it's brought to you in part by the Aggie Foundation. Learn more about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Shane Simons continues her serve. Her team up 2 here late in set 2. Braun with the dig. The set to Pankratz. Dug out by Miller and over. Back to Strom. She'll tip it over. Simons there. Brown in the middle. Dug by Braun. Olsen just barely got it over for the Knights. Here's Lindahl. Can't get it to drop. Pankratz cross court. Simons right there. Brown in the middle. Carlson, longest rally of the match from the back row. Peyton Braun off of the block and down. Caden picks up her first kill. 19-18 on our BNC Bank scoreboard as Grace Olsen serves. Nesham. Near side, Brown was blocked. Bombers keep it alive, and Brown bumps it over her head. Quick set to Strom. That one down for a point. First kill for Lauren Strom. Tied at 19 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Overpass and pounding it down is Strom. .2019 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Nesham will back set it. Tipped over. Joust at the net, and Knights called for the violation in the net. Their seconds were tied at 20 apiece in set 2. So Lily Shep, the sophomore, back to serve for her Bombers. Looking to even it up at a set apiece. Not with that swing, though. Oh, that one out of bounds, yeah. So Bombers will get that point as Pankratz hit it out of bounds. 21-20 Bombers. And a service error out of bounds. Ties us at 21. Noelle Pankratz back to serve. Knotted up at 21 here in the second. Brown sends it to the middle. Lindahl gets it over. The back set. Hall with the swing. Bombers keep it alive, and once again, Lindahl sends it over on the third. Strom swinging, blocked. Striley there, joust at the net, and that'll be won by Ella Brown. Kill number 4 for Ella as you check the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Ryan Family Dealership, 5 locations to serve you in Minot and Williston, and online shop the inventory at driveryan.com. Strom does not miss on that one. Hammers that one home. Tied at 22. Side out our Redeemers. Ellie Striley to serve. Miller digs it out. They'll set Nesham near side, and that one was blocked. Pushed over by the Bombers. From the back row, Pankratz. Too long, Bomber point. 23-22. Alyssa Lindahl serving. 2 points away from a set win now. Rodacher with the tip shot, found open floor. 23 each. Carlson in for Hall to serve. Simons with the dig, pushed over by Brown. Braun cross court, dug in the near corner by Lindahl and pushed over by Nesham. Olsen dumps it over. Bomber scramble, but set it outside. Tough for Shane Simons to handle that one. And she won't get that one over. And the Knights will go up 24-23, and following the timeout, they will have set point. We'll keep it right here. Say a big thank you to some of our sponsors, like ServPro, 24/7 emergency service. They have trained technicians, advanced technology. Whenever you have fire or water cleanup or restoration and construction needs, contact our friends at ServPro. Also thanks to First International Bank and Trust, your full-service family-owned independent community bank, built on the bond between employees and customers. Find them online, FIBT.com, First International Bank and Trust. Also, big thank you to Moonlight Home Improvement, your renovation specialist. If you have an interior renovation you need, call Drew at 701-721-4612 or visit moonlighthomeimprovement.nd.com. Set point for Tessa Carlson. The freshman to serve it up here. Miller with the dig. The set outside to Nesham. Kept alive by the Knights. Braun with the swing. Simons pushes cross court. Braun is there. Olsen into the middle to Rodacher. Too hard on the hit. So we're tied at 24 apiece. Attack error number 8 on our Redeemers. Out comes Sophie LeBrun. And in comes Ashton Erickson for serving. 24 apiece, got to win by 2. Olsen back sets to Rodacher. There's a point for the Knights. Rodacher gets kill number 6. Caden Braun to serve, set point. Simons digs it out. Miller behind the line, pushed over there by Shep. The Knights set outside to Pankratz. Good dig by Lindahl, and Simons on the third will get it over. Scrambling is Striley, won't get it over. So point goes to Berthold. 25 apiece is our score. And back to the service line, Addison Nesham. Deep it goes, and an ace for Addison. 26-25, first ace of the match for Berthold, and it comes off the service of Addison Nesham here in set number 2. Timeout on the floor. We'll say a big thank you also to our friends at Verendrye Electric Cooperative, helping to bring you our broadcast. They're your local electric cooperative, providing energy-saving marathon water heaters and other electric heating products. They have boilers, they have baseboard heaters, they have shop heaters. Before winter sets in, contact Verendrye Electric Cooperative for more information today. Nesham back to the service line. It'll be set point for Berthold now. Nesham with an ace just before the timeout. Here's her running jump serve. Dug up by Carlson. The set for Pankratz. Nesham will push it over. Olsen sets to the middle. Rodacher, no. Knights try again. The tip, and that one down for Brooklyn Rodacher. So we're tied up again, this time at 26. Side out our Redeemers. Rodacher, the senior, back to the line. Simon shanks it. Lindahl scrambles, and Brown will get it over in the third. Good job, Bombers. Strom with the swing. The set to Simons. Scrambling. Will the Knights get it over? They do. Wow. Pushed over, but blocked by Strom. This time swinging. And a net violation is going to be called against our Redeemers. 27-26. Third violation on the Knights. Shane Simons back to serve, set point for Berthold. Trailing 1-0. Short serve. Strom shanks it near side. Striley. Braun too hard, and that's the winner for Berthold. 28-26. 26. Berthold wins the second as we head to break with a look at the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay of the final point.
Slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Magic City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous addition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Welcome back here to the castle at our Redeemers Christian School. We're tied at a set apiece after a very slow start by the Bombers, losing 25-8 in the first. They come back and get a 28-26 win in set two. They'll serve it up to start as Ella Brown will send it into the net and a service error to start. Knights with the point. Tessa Carlson back to serve. Miller will come up with the dig. The set to the near side to Nesham. And Addison Nesham picks up the kill. 7 for her now. Ties us at 1 apiece on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Side out to Berthold. Alyssa Lindahl, the senior, will go back to serve. Short serve. Carlson digs it out. Rodacher swinging away, and she will get it to fall. Brooklyn with kill number 9. 2-1 Knights, and Braun serves. Nesham from the near side, and that one was out of bounds. (3-1) in favor of our Redeemers. Over on 1 for Miller. Pushed right back over. The set outside to Pankratz, the tip, and a net violation called against Berthold. That's their 5th. 4-1 Knights. Ten points served up, 2 aces for Braun. Serves it again. Rodacher, and got that one to fall. (5-1) in favor of the Knights. Braun service error hits that one into the net. That's 4 service errors on our Redeemers here in the match. Makes it 5-2 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. LeBrun to the bench. Erickson coming in to serve. And that'll go down as an ace. Ashton Erickson picks up the 2nd ace for the Bombers on the match. 5-3 our Redeemers. Braun digs that one out. Carlson behind the line, swings away. Lindahl over. Knights set to the middle. Rodacher blocked but pushed over by Olsen. Here's Nesham swinging and pounding it down. Eight kills for Nesham. Holds the Bombers within a point. 5-4 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Erickson sends it deep, joust at the net, and tipped over by Olsen. Off the block, it goes down. 6-4. Knights increase their lead to 2 as Brooklyn Rodacher goes back to the service line. Miller digs it out. Nesham out of bounds, gets it back in and pushed over and blocked. Warren Strum blocks that one. 7-4. Knights increase their lead back to 3. Simons tips it over. Carlson digs it out. Pankratz swinging. Lindahl is there. Simons again trying. Blocked and out of bounds. And Shane Simons gets the kill. 7-5 Knights. Side out Berthold. Here's Addison Nesham. Set dump there for Carlson, and it's good as Simons reached out and is called for a carry. So 8-5. Knights increase the lead to 3. Grace Olsen will take her time back to serve. Nesham sets it into the middle, and too hard on the swing for Lily Shep. (9-5) Knights. Nice dig by Miller. Simon swinging away. Braun, and tipped over by Strom. It goes off the block and out of bounds. One-handed it and just got it off the defender. 10-5. Knights increase their lead to 5 and a timeout on the floor.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Grace Olsen back to continue her serve. Miller with the dig, over on 2 by Nesham. Gravely swings away. Into the middle, the tip, no good for Brown. Pankratz, yes, off the block and down for the point. Noel gets her 4th kill. 11-5 in favor of the Knights, and a service error that time. Flips the top of the net. So 11-6. Shane Simons back to serve for the Bombers. Into the middle, tipped over by Strom. Pushed over by Brown. Back set for Gravely. Blocked and down. Give the kill, or the block to Ella Brown. Shane Simons serves again. Up front, Nesham with the set in the middle. Ella Brown counted. 5th kill for Ella. 11-8. Bombers within 3 now. Tied at 1 set apiece. Knights won the first one. Bombers battle back to take the second. Here a service error. 12-8 Knights. Side out our Redeemers. Noel Pankratz, the senior, shanks it in front of the bench. Kept alive and pushed over by Nesham. Now the Knights scrambling from the back row. Pankratz will get it over. The back set, the runner, Brown, blocked by Lauren Strom. Her 3rd block. Makes it 13-8 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Tipped at the net and a violation on our Redeemers this time. Their 4th. So give the point to Berthold. Side out to the Bombers. Lily Shep, the 5'9" sophomore. Dug out by Striley. Braun swings away. Bombers scramble but get it over, and Brown's hit. Here's Gravely. That one kept alive. Pushed over by LeBrun. Pankratz from the back row. Simons is there. LeBrun trickles it over the net and down. Sophia LeBrun picks up her 1st kill. 13-10. Knights lead cut to 3. Tight set. Strom swinging. No. Braun set up. Her cross quarter. Too hard. Another point for the Bombers, now within 2. 13-11. Striley digs it out. The back set to Strom. Man, that one is down. Lauren with 5 kills makes it 14-11, our Redeemers. Side out to the Knights. Ellie Striley. The libero will send it to Alyssa Lindahl from the back row. Simons. Rodacher, no. Kept alive by Berthold, over by Brown. Outside set to Braun. Got it on the line as it trickled over the net. Caden picks up her 2nd kill. (15-11) Knights by 4. And an ace. Striley with her 3rd ace of the match. On the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. Too much to handle for the Bombers. 16-11. Striley again, and another ace. Back to back. Makes it 17-11 Knights. This one dug out. Brown on 2 will push it over. Gravely off the block of Brown and down for a point. First kill for Hope Gravely. And it's 18-11. Knights lead by 7.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Broadcast of tonight's match here on PSP Network is being brought to you by Minot State University. Over 100 areas to study at Minot State. You'll earn the degree for the career you desire. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Ellie Striley continuing her serve. Lindahl will dig it out. Brown sets it behind the line. Nesham hit it in the net. The attack error makes it 19-11 Knights. Striley again. Dig up by Simon. Brown on 2. Gets it over for Berthold. From the back row, Pankratz. Set in the middle. Tipped over. Kept alive by the Knights. Rodacher swings away, but too hard. Point to Berthold, and they'll get the side out. Ella Brown, the 5'9" sophomore, takes her turn at the service line as her team down 7 now. Tied at a set apiece. We're in the third. Braun tips it over, and we'll get the drop. Third kill for Caden. 20-12. Tessa Carlson serving. And violation on our Redeemers called here. 5 on each team now called tonight. So 20-13. And a side out for Berthold. Alyssa Lindahl serving. And give her an ace as the Knights scramble on that one and can't handle it. Her first ace, 3 on the match now for the Bombers. Pulling within 6 here, late in set number 3. Lindahl again from the far side, sends it to Carlson in the back row. Outside to Braun, and got that one to fall in the line. 21-14 Knights. As Braun back to serve once again. Good serve, dug up by Lindahl. Brown sets to the middle to Simons. Pankratz with the tip. LeBrun will tip it back. Rodacher swings. Lindahl there. Here's Simons on the attack. Kept alive by the Knights. Rodacher, yeah, in the net. That's what I thought. That was tight to the net, and she got in the net. So that'll go as a Berthold point. 21-15 the tally, and side out Berthold. As Ashton Erickson, the sophomore setter, comes in to serve it up. Striley pushed over by Olsen. Nobody home in the middle of the floor. 5 kills for Olsen in the match tonight. 22-15 Knights, side out. Brooklyn Rodacher. Her team 3 points away from a set win. Nesham, though, tips it over on 2. Now tips it back and gets the point. Found an open spot on the floor, and Nesham will pick up her 9th kill. 22-16. Berthold side out. Nesham back to serve. Good pancake by Striley, and Braun gets it over on the 3rd. Set in the middle to Brown, and just missed it a little bit long. 23-16. Knights 2 points away from a set win now as Grace Olsen heads back to serve. Dug up by Miller. Brown will push it over. Olsen sets to the middle to Strom. Bumps it over. Brown swinging away. Counted for Ella. Her 6th. 23-17. Side out Bombers. Shane Simons seeing if she can pull her team back here. Set to the far side for Gravely. Yes, that one into the corner. (24-17) and Noelle Pankratz set point and an ace to end it. So the ace by Pankratz, her second of the match. As we check it out on the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay. And the Knights go up 2-1. Back with the fourth.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Welcome back to the castle here at our Redeemers Christian School. 2-1. Knights lead in our match. We head to the fourth, and it'll be Ellie Striley that steps to the service line to get things started here. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology for fire and water restoration and cleanup. Contact Serve Pro. Gravely will get it over on the swing. LeBrun sets near side to Lindahl. That's dug up by Striley. Here's Rodacher tipping. Simons down to a knee, gets it up and over by Lindahl. Gravely pushes to the back. Miller's there. Long rally here early in set 4. Olsen with the set to Rodacher on the run and pounds it down for the point off the block. One nothing on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Contact BNC online at bnc.bank. Locations in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota to serve you. Braun wide on the attack. So the attack error, the 12th of the night for the Knights. Ties us up at 1 apiece. Side out goes to Berthold. Alyssa Lindahl back to the service line. 6 points served up, including an ace on the match. Looking to add to that total, but mishit that one into the net. Service error number 8. 2-1 Knights. Gravely comes out. Into the lineup to serve will come the freshman Tessa Carlson for our Redeemers Christian School. Simons digs it out. Pushed over by Nesham. Olsen, the set dump. Dug up by Lindahl and pushed over by Simons. And now she's called for the double hit. (3-1) Knights. And Miller shanks that one off. That'll be an ace for Tessa Carlson, her second. 4-1 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Knights short serve. Simons will come up and get it. On the third, she'll swing, but too hard. 5-1 Knights. 2-1. Our Redeemers leads here in this District 6 match. Kept in play and pushed over by Simons. Quick set to Rodacher, tips it over. Nesham tips it over, and it goes off Rodacher and down for the point. The tip game finally won by Berthold. Kill number 10 for Addison Nesham. Makes it 5-2. Knights by 3, and Berthold trying to cut into that lead here as Ashton Erickson will head to the service line. Couple points, including an ace for her, and another ace for Ashton. She's got 2 on the match now. 5-3. Knights lead cut to 2. This one goes deep to Pankratz. Rodacher ends that one with a swing. 6-3 Knights, side out to our Redeemers. Caden Braun back to serve. Braun a good night at the service line. 11 points, 2 aces there. Another good serve. From the back row, Brown will get it over. The set to Pankratz. Dug up by Lindahl. Pushed by Simons to the corner, but Braun is there. Here's Rodacher, blocked. Kept alive by Carlson, joust at the net, and that one is won by Shane Simons. Simons picks up kill number 7 for her, sending Addison Nesham back to the service line. 6-4 tally, Knights by 2. Bombers trying to come back in this one, knotted up at 2 apiece. Simons, good swing, and she'll get the kill. (6-5). Within a point comes Berthold early on in set number 4. Nesham with that jump serve clipping the net. Olsen pushes over on 2. Set in the middle. Brown almost hit it. From the back row, Braun, no, mishit it. So the attack error, we're tied at 6. Bombers have come back, being down 5-1 in this one. They're tied at 6 apiece. Nesham again, good serve, dug up by Carlson. Rodacher blocked, kept alive, and the block is good. Brown and Simons combining on it. For Ella, that's her 4th block, and they take a lead now, do the Bombers, of 7-6 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Nesham again, another mighty serve. Knights handle it, and Pankratz mishit it into the net, and it's a 2-point lead for Berthold on the attack error by the Knights. 8-6, they lead in set 4.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Welcome back to our Redeemers. Tonight's match being brought to you by the UPS Store, your packing and shipping headquarters, located on South Broadway in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturday from 8:30 to 3. Also, thanks to Planet Pizza. Call and get delivery now at 701-852-1700. Don't forget their laser tag, a giant lunch buffet that is delicious for over 25 years serving the area. Planet Pizza. Nesham continuing her serve here, having given her team a lead of 8-6. Again, they were down 5-1 in this set, but have battled back, outscoring them 7-1 in the last couple of minutes. And this one is going to be a good. Shane Simons will get it. 9-6 Bombers. Nesham, that running jump serve again. Carlson will dig it out. Olsen sets in the middle to Rodacher. Off the block of Brown and down. Brooklyn Rodacher picks up kill number 13 by my tally. 9-7 Bombers. Side out though to our Redeemers. Rodacher serving. Brooklyn clips the net, kept alive by Berthold, and Brown will get it over. Now the Knights scrambling. Pankratz sends it over. Miller up front to Simons, pushes it to the corner. Braun shanked it, and the Knights can't recover. Give the kill to Shane Simons. She's got 10. And it's a 10-7 lead for Berthold. Side out, and Simons back to serve. Olsen, set dump. Simons there. Nesham will set it out to Lindahl. She's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Point goes to Berthold. Alyssa Lindahl getting the kill, making it 11-7 Berthold. 4-point advantage for the Bombers. Looking to tie it up at 2 sets apiece. Here's Strom swinging away. That one is down for a point. Kill number 6 for Lauren. Bomber lead at 3. Side out to the Knights. Their setter, Grace Olsen, back to the service line. Nesham back sets. And mishitting it into the net that time was Lily Shep. So the Knights get the point. Pull within 2. Berthold scrambling a bit. Simons does get it over. Tight to the net. Strom pounds it off the Bombers, and a point for the Knights. Here comes our Redeemers back within 1. 11-10 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Lindahl will dig it out. Brown on the third, mishit it into the net. We're tied at 11 apiece. Berthold takes a timeout.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Welcome back to our Redeemers. Broadcast tonight is brought to you by BSN. They create exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs. From custom equipment, uniforms, and coaches apparel to fanwear, branding, and more, they do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. And we thank Farstead Oil as well. See them for all your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Farstead Oil. Knights have come back from down 4 to tie it up, and Olsen continues her serve after the timeout. Brown dug up by Striley. Pankratz sends it over. The back set to Shep. Braun is there. Here's Strom with the swing, and counted again for Lauren Strom. And the Knights have a lead now at 12-11 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Olsen sends it to Miller. Up front they'll work it. Brown, was it tipped though? No, they'll say it wasn't tipped. Landed out of bounds. Olsen serves it up again. Her team up by 2 now here in the 4th. Shep tips it over. Pancake for Gravely. And on the 3rd, Pankratz will get it over for the Knights. From the back row, Simons dug up by Striley to Gravely near side. That one's dug by Nesham. Shep dumps it over. Knights scramble. Gravely will get it over. In the middle, Brown swinging away. Just barely missed the back line. 14-11. Knights leading by 4 now here in the 4th. Joust at the net. And the Bombers get it over. Pankratz. Pushed over by Strom. Bombers will set it up, and Brown pounds it down. Kill number 7 for Ella Brown. 14-12. Knights lead cut to 2 here, and a side out for Berthold. Lily Shep back to serve. The sophomore sends it to the back row. Strom, another pounding kill. 15-12 Knights. Noelle Pankratz will serve. Simons gets it up front. Now from the back row, Nesham gets it over. The setup for Braun. Kept alive by the Bombers. Lindahl. Olsen back sets. Gravely, no, can't connect. Simons will try cross court. Striley's there. Caden Braun tips it over and finds the floor. 5 kills for Caden. 16-12 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Pankratz serves again. Zaylee Miller is there. Over go the Bombers and right back for the Knights. Strom on 2 will push. Lindahl gets it over. Knights set it up from the back row. Pankratz too hard. Point and a side out to Berthold. 15 attack errors for the Knights now. And Ella Brown serves a great serve. Pancake for Striley, and Pankratz will get it over and get the point. 17-13. Ellie Striley will serve. Nesham dug up by Striley. Gravely with the push. Simons is there. Nesham will bump it over. In the net, Olsen plays it. Braun bumps it over on the third. Set to Nesham, tips it to the open spot of the floor. To her right. Addison with kill number 11. 17-14. And again, Lindahl serving. Here's Rodacher. Too hard. Bombers within 2. They need a win here to keep it going in set 4. Olsen will set to the far side, and Caden Braun too hard. 1 point game, 17-16. Lindahl again to Striley. Braun tries again, tips. Berthold keeps it alive. Simons will tip it too hard, pushed it behind the back line. 18-16, Knights by 2. Tessa Carlson back to serve. Our Redeemers leading 2-1. Miller digs it out. LeBrun will get it over. Rodacher, that one hit off the top of the net, so 4 hits called on the Knights. 18-17, Knights by 1. Here comes Ashton Erickson. She's been good at the service line, served up 3 points, but 2 of them have been aces. This one dug up by Pankratz, pushed over by Rodacher, blocked right back. Braun will send it deep. Simons will push it over. Olsen sets to Rodacher, and she'll pound it down for the point. 19-17, our Redeemers by 2. Caden Braun back to serve. Dug up. Nesham. Pushed over by Shep. Pankratz will swing away, and she'll find the line on the near side on the cross quarter. 6 kills for Noelle. And a timeout going to be taken here as the Knights closing in on a match win, now just 5 points away.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Broadcast of tonight's match here on PSP Network, being brought to you by your friends at First International Bank and Trusts. Find them online at FIBT.com. Moonlight Home Improvement, your interior renovation specialist. Find them online at moonlighthomeimprovement.nd.com. Braun continues her serve. And another ace for Caden Braun. That is her third. Short serve and another ace, this time on the short serve for Braun. Now 2 points away from a set, or 3 points away from a set win at 22-17. Simons pushes it over on the third. Rodacher counted for Brooklyn. 23-17 Knights. Again, Braun. Nesham with the set dump. Striley there. The set for Pancratz. Blocked and inbounds. Give Lily Shep another block, her second. 23-18. Addison Nesham back to serve. Short serve. Carlson with the pancake, but the Knights can't handle it. Nesham with her second ace. Pulls her Bombers within 4. Leading 2 sets to 1. Both teams scrambling. The ball still alive. Pancratz tips it over and finds the floor. 24-19, and Brooklyn Rodacher back to serve. Match point. Dug up by Miller. The back set. Simons. Olsen will set it. Strom swinging away, and it's down, and there's your match winner. Lauren Strom picking up her 10th kill, and our Redeemers wins 3-1. Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame comes your way next.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here.
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain. We never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to our Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame as the Knights hold off the Bombers here. 3-1 is our final in this volleyball match here tonight. Planning Team Financial Advisors hoping to bring you our postgame. Whenever you are looking for a full-service financial plan or maybe planning for farm or business succession, contact our friends at Planning Team Financial Advisors online at planningteam.com. And also thanks to Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. Stop in and order off their delicious menu or online at shotscrossroads.com, and team buses are always welcome there. We start off our postgame with our Sport Clip MVP of the game. Sport Clips is the home of the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. And tonight that MVP is senior Caden Braun. And congratulations on a hard-fought win here tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, one of the reasons I chose you as our Sport Clip MVP of the game, my unofficial stats, I had you serve up 15 points from the service line, 4 aces, and you had 5 kills, among other contributions. A great all-around performance by you tonight. What was it about this match that, especially from the service line, those aces just kept coming?
Yeah, just honestly focusing at one point at a time, just put the ball over the net, just focusing, that's really all it is, just like making it hard on them, and yeah.
Well, it was a hard-fought win. You won that first set pretty easily, but from that point on, you knew it wasn't going to remain like that all night long. Berthold put up quite a fight. What was it that you felt was the key to getting a victory tonight over the Bombers?
Honestly, the key is just to not freak out after losing a set. We just know next point 9 and next set, it's coming in with a great mind and heads up, and that we got each point every time, so yeah.
What is it about the Knights program that you start off every year and it just seems like you get better and better and better? What do you contribute that to?
We just contribute to team bonding and honestly focusing more on the team itself instead of the game. Just digging in deep and focusing on every practice and just coming together in meetings and just focusing on what is the point of volleyball and what is it like in team-wise instead of individually. So, yeah.
Well, it has to be a team sport and a team win. So tell me a little bit about the bond you have with your teammates and those other ladies on the court.
Honestly, we just all are here to have fun and just play together. We know all of us can each individually bring different aspects of the game, and just as long as we work together and just cheer each other on and have fun, that's just how we'll get to victory. So.
All right, Caden Braun is your Sport Clip MVP of the night. Congratulations to her, and you can look for that posting coming up on all our social media here later on tonight. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take another break here on our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post game, and then we will be back. Give you a look at the numbers as we finish up here this evening.
Presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain. We never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Our Redeemer's Christian School as we bring our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report. Knights win 3-1 tonight over Berthold in this District 6 match. And let's take a look at some of the unofficial stats that I have, team and individual-wise. Team-wise, for the Knights in the victory, I have them with 45 kills, 3 blocks, and they served up 13 aces on the night. 18 attack errors for the Knights, and they had 5 service errors this evening. Team-wise for the Berthold Bombers, 30 kills, 7 blocks. They wind up with a total of 5 ace serves, 25 attack errors, and 8 service errors. Total of 5 violations, net violations on the Bombers, 6 net violations on the Knights here tonight. Some of the individual numbers for the Knights when it comes in the kills and blocks category. Brooklyn Rodacher have 15 kills on the night. Lauren Strum in the middle had 10 kills and 3 blocks. Noel Pankratz with 7 kills, 5 for Caden Braun, 5 for Grace Olson, 2 for Hope Gravely, and Anna Hall had 1. Individually for the Bombers, they were led in the kills category tonight by Addison Nesham, 11 with 1 block. Shane Simons records 10 kills, 7 kills for Ella Brown, and 4 blocks. It was a kill recorded by Alyssa Lindahl, and Sophia LeBrun had 1. Lily Shep had 2 blocks. From the service line tonight, our Redeemers led by our MVP Caden Braun with 15 points from the service line, including 4 aces. Ellie Striley, their libero, had 12 points from the service line, also 4 aces for her. Grace Olson with 15 points and an ace. 7 points for Brooklyn Rodacher and 2 aces from the service line. Tessa Carlson came in to serve up 6 points, including 2 aces. 3 points for Noel Pankratz from the service line for the Knights. Meanwhile, for Berthold, it was Alyssa Lindahl leading them with 9 points served up, including an ace. 6 for Addison Nesham, including 2 aces. Shane Simons, 8 points from the service line tonight. 4 points for Lily Shep. 3 points, including 2 aces for Ashton Erickson. And Ella Brown served up a point as well. So with the victory, our Redeemers improves to 18-9. They are now 6-1 in district play. For the Berthold Bombers, they fall to an even 11-11 on the year. In District 6 now, they are 3 wins and 4 losses on the season. What's next for these 2 clubs? Well, for the Berthold Bombers, on the schedule for them is another in-season tournament that they will be playing in this weekend. North Shore Plaza, Powers Lake Burke Central, and Trenton teams they'll play in pool play at the Northwest Conference tournament that they'll be playing. And then after that, just 3 more matches left on the regular season. Hosting Glenburn on the 14th, at MLS on the 21st, and then hosting Kenmare Bowbells to end the regular season. Meanwhile, for the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights, they will also go to a tournament. They'll be at the Langdon tournament now this weekend. North Border, Devils Lake, and Langdon area Munich, along with Glenelg and Hebron, teams that they know they will face in pool play there. And then just 2 more matches after that on their schedule, at Newburgh Westope on the 14th, and then home for senior night against TGU on October 21st. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The high school volleyball season for these B schools will be done, and the teams will be preparing already for district tournaments. So there you go. We say a big thank you again to Planning Team Financial Advisors for helping to bring you our post game. You can contact them at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads. Stop in and get filled up with their delicious menu, including the world famous number 99 hash brown combo, or order online at shotscrossroads.com. We finish up the broadcast tonight with our Move of the Game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. With winter about to set in, time to bring a spa into your home. You can stop in at Magic City Home Leisure on South Broadway, find a massive inventory and a next-level sales team. They can help you find the perfect spa or sauna or game for your rec room. Again, Magic City Home Leisure. Move of the game I'm going to give to the Bombers, who, again, after getting trounced in the first set by the Knights, did not give up hope. In fact, they battled back, sent it to extra points, and won the second 28-26. And they battled from that point on much, much better. So the Bombers, again, responding with that big win in set 2, giving them a little momentum here after they were trounced in the first. Your Move of the Game brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. Well, on the schedule for the week, one more night. That's Friday Night Football. And the look at that brought to you by Bones Barbecue. And here's our schedule for tomorrow night here on PSP Network. I'll be headed down for that rivalry game between Velva Drake Anamoose Garrison and Bishop Ryan Our Redeemers tomorrow night. 7 o'clock scheduled kickoff at Larry Sandy Field in Velva. We'll have for you here on PSP Network. Also a couple AA games. That's a big one between Minot North and Devil's Lake. Two of the top 5 ranked teams in the state battling there, with Minot North, of course, being undefeated in number 1. Bismarck St. Mary's Dickinson, the other AA game, and then 2 AAA games will bring you Legacy and Bismarck and Minot High and Century, all here on PSP Network. So again, make sure you like, follow us, and get updated every week on all of the stuff happening here on PSP Network. Another huge Friday night coming up tomorrow night for you here on the network. That'll wrap things up here. Again, a huge thank you to every one of our sponsors that we mentioned, that you've seen their logos or their ads. Please make note of these businesses. Give them opportunity for your business whenever you need their products or service. That's the best way you can thank them, as they sponsor our broadcast and help to support our promotion of these high school athletes. And a huge thank you again to Liz Vibetto, the athletic director here at Our Redeemers, for always being so great to work with and accommodating as we come in and do the broadcast. Again, it's the Knights with a victory tonight here in District 6 play, as they win 3-1, set scores 25-8. Then it was the Bombers, that came back and won set 2, 28-26. The Knights taking the 3rd and 4th by set scores of 25-17 and 25-19. Have a great evening, folks.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Verendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Verendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? It could be the quality of the Arco fuel, the great selection of snacks, drinks, and convenience items, the amazing touchless car wash, including their monthly car wash club, the clean restrooms, or the free air. Most of all, it's the warm, friendly customer service. See for yourself at Dakota Square Arco, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot.
Magic City Home Leisure is excited to introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.